Hello, my name is Logan Kraft and I'm with Cherokee in the Northwest. Today we're going to show you this 29 TE, give you a full walk around, give you all the features and construction that comes on it. Starting with the construction. The frame that this sits on is 50,000 pounds per square inch. That is 2 to 3 times the strength of anything else. So on a unit like this with a massive outdoor kitchen that we'll see in a second, it's going to help that back end and keep it from sagging. Some of those used trailers out there that you're gonna see on lots or maybe even on the road are sagging past that back end. What that's allowing is water to come inside the trailer. Over that is this tough coat exterior. You'll notice it's a little bit more matte than some of the other products out there. What this is, it's like the Rhino liner that's mixed into a bed of a truck. It's actually mixed into the paint. So cosmetically, when you're going in and out of those campgrounds with those tree branches and that brush, it's gonna hold up a little bit better compared to some of those other guys where it might ding and scratch a little easier. As we move to the top of the trailer, it is a 16-inch on-center Real Truss Company built truss. Over that, it's a 3/8 tongue and groove plywood, and over that is a PVC rubber decking material with a lifetime warranty on it. That is a huge win for us. A lot of guys are 15 to 25 years, but that lifetime warranty, again, that longevity, owning this trailer or even trading it in is gonna give you that peace of mind. New for 2026 across the Grey Wolf lineup is this drop frame. This drop frame is giving us massive storage things here because we know when you go camping, you're gonna bring that Yeti cooler with you. And yet we also know that your truck's gonna be full, your trailer's gonna be full, there's not gonna be a lot of room for it. Now you can throw it straight in here, pull it out when you get to the campground, and make camping a little easier for you. Also in this storage is a 40 amp charge control. That 40 amp charge control is connected to the roof right now where we have 200 watt solar standard on this trailer. If you're somebody who doesn't think 200 watts is enough, or maybe you've tried it out and want to upgrade a little bit, you can go up to 600 watts on that charge control right there. Let's move to these solar reflective windows. There's 2 great benefits to these. The first, when you're out hiking for the day or maybe on the lake and you come back to your trailer, it's going to be a little bit cooler with the solar reflective than those tinted windows. The other benefit is a layer of privacy. So now when you're making your lunch or maybe you're relaxing, getting ready for the day, you don't have to have all your blinds closed. You can actually have that privacy, look out of your trailer, and enjoy the great outdoors. The 29 TE is gonna come with a door to the bathroom. The door to the bathroom is an awesome selling feature because when you're all hanging out underneath your awning, having a great time, and your friend wants to use their bathroom, instead of walking through your whole entire trailer and tracking mud through it, they're gonna be able to just hop into this door, do their business, and then come back out, leaving your trailer a little cleaner. To the middle of this trailer now, we're gonna be in this outdoor entertainment area. First, you're gonna see this awning with a blue LED strip light. The blue LED strip light actually has a purpose. A lot of brands out there use that white light. The problem, it draws bugs. So blue is gonna do a little bit better at keeping those bugs out of your campground. But that's not gonna be the only thing. We're gonna do an outdoor TV mount. That's the same TV mount that's on the inside. So no bringing 2 TVs if you wanna watch games or movies. You can just pick that one up, bring it out here. As well as these low TV speakers. So we're gonna bring these low because we don't want that music blasting over your campground. We don't wanna rely on you bringing and having charged that speaker. It's gonna be right here in your campground, give you that quality right where you need it. To our tires, there are 2 things that we do that are very important as far as safety. One, they are aluminum rims versus stainless steel. What that means for you is they're gonna stay a little bit cooler on those longer road trips or maybe going up and down those mountains, hopefully reducing that likelihood of a blowout. The other thing is these tire pressure indicators. We know the #1 cause of accidents in RVs is blown out tires from low tire pressure. So we're gonna put these tire pressure indicators that are gonna go from green to yellow and red as that tire becomes empty. That is a safety feature that we're putting on there. When you're leaving the campground, when you're leaving the gas station, check the tires. Are they green? You don't need to rely on some fancy TPMS system that may or may not be working on your dash, and you don't have to take off a cap every single time to check your tire pressure. And now the crown jewel of the exterior on this 29 TE, the large fridge freezer side by side, the ice maker, every 6 to 8 minutes a new fresh batch of ice. Because we don't want you going to the store every single day to get your ice. Now you can get it in your campground. We're gonna give you a sink. We're gonna give you a grill top that's gonna have a griddle as well, so you can cook your eggs in the morning and your burgers and dogs in the evening. You're gonna have flexibility with this. Not a lot of guys do with something this big. And the nice little benefit of this, it's away from your awning, so that smoke stays out of it, but you're also still gonna be covered from the rain by this door. On the back end of this trailer, we have 3 features. The first is an American flag. We're going to put that on everything that we build to honor the fallen. The second, a flip down travel rack. 200 pounds of your favorite coolers, bikes, luggage, whatever you're gonna bring with you, this is gonna give you a little bit more extra storage on the unit. Up top, we do a backup camera. That is a $700 add-on with 2 great features to it. The first, being able to get in and out of that campground without screaming and yelling at each other and having that fight. The second benefit to it is you can actually have that going as you're going down the road. If your phone is sitting up on the dash in a stand, you're gonna be able to look at that and use it more as an observation camera than a backup camera. At Cherokee, we're really gonna prioritize storage, and I think you're gonna see that more on the inside. But on the outside here, you're gonna have storage underneath that bunk. And as we move our way to the front, you're gonna have a couple more features that are just nice for the people that actually camp. One is this light, because we know when you get to the campground, it is gonna be late at night. And when you're hooking up that sewer, you definitely want a light. And so instead of using your phone flashlight or a headlamp, you're gonna be able to turn on this light and make it a little easier as you're getting to the campground. All of our trailers are gonna come standard with an outdoor shower that is hot and cold water for you, as well as this tankless water heater. That tankless water heater for that unlimited hot water. No more military showers, no 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off, waiting for that water heater to recharge. This is gonna make sure the whole family can have a warm shower. One final thing before we head inside, this trailer is gonna have heated tank pads in it. So for those of you in colder climates that wanna extend your camping season a little bit, maybe early spring, late fall, you turn on those heated tank pads and help your tanks from freezing. Inside this trailer into the bunk room, you're gonna have a couple single over single bunks here with a double bunk up top. Give the kids lots of room to sleep with tons of storage for them to be able to use and put their clothes in and not invade everybody else's space out there. And a little hidden feature for you here in the bunks, a ladder to make getting out of that top bunk a lot easier. You will also notice that we're gonna do windows on all of our bunks, just trying to make sure, again, everybody feels like you're outdoors, and that way you don't have to pick who your favorite kid is. And let's work our way into the kitchen now, where we have a lot of cool things to show you. The first being the stainless steel sink. Now, when you're cooking your rice, your mac and cheese, your beans, or maybe it's a hot pot over the fire, and you bring it inside, you can put it in this stainless steel sink. Some of the competitors out there are gonna try to get away with the plastic sink. The problem with that is when you put that hot thing in there, it's gonna melt right through it. The stainless steel sink is gonna hold up and allow you to put those things in it. You'll also notice the cutting board and the strainer on there. Give you a few more luxury items that you might not have in typical trailers. You also have the cup washing station, and this is one of my favorite features in the whole entire trailer. Just like your favorite restaurant or bar, you can flip up your morning coffee on that. Maybe your Stanley or Yeti, rinse it out during the day. Quick, efficient way to wash out your cup. You're gonna notice this set, a 3-burner stove top as well as a 3-in-1 here. A convection oven, a microwave, and an air fryer all in one. We've tested it ourselves, we know it works great. At the plant here in Indiana, we've actually made some deep fried Oreos in them with some crescent rolls around Oreos, maybe some powdered sugar on it, and they turned out great. One more thing I wanna mention before we move on to the refrigerator and freezer. These solid wood doors and drawers. None of that paper wrap stuff out there that in 3 to 5 years you're like, what happened to our trailer? These solid wood doors and drawers, the high touch surfaces are gonna hold up over time. And as we move to that refrigerator freezer, it is an 11 cubic foot fridge freezer, a massive, massive option here for you. You can actually put a whole week's worth of groceries in. You can fit the full family's worth of food in this thing as you go camping. You don't have to go to the store every single time you wanna have a meal. And continuing with that storage, a huge pantry, something we try to prioritize in every single Cherokee, like we touched on the outside. You're gonna see it again with this pantry. You could fit your whole arm in this thing. You can fit well worth a week of food in this. This 29 TE bathroom is spacious. You have 3 different entryways here. So say you want to access it from the master bedroom, you can do that. As we spoke about, you can access it from the outside as well. And of course your guests are going to have a door to it. featuring this massive shower. Huge shower here, great doors that you're gonna be able to feel a little bit more like you're at home and a little bit less like you're in a trailer. Finally, this set right here. We take a lot of time in our bathroom area because we think medicine cabinet where you can actually store things is important. We think a big bathroom sink where you can actually wash your face and brush your teeth in is important. And then finally, that tankless water heater control, which is one of the cooler things of the trailer because you don't need to fidget with your hot and cold water. You can adjust it straight from there. If I like my shower at 105, I can set it. If you like your shower at 110, you can set it right there. And here we are into the master bedroom. So you'll notice the 2026 master bedroom and the Grey Wolves are a little bit different. We've emphasized some storage here so you can still hang an adult shirt in it, but we're giving you a little bit more window over the campsite side, which we found that people desire. Bedside, you're gonna notice an inverter. While it is designed for CPAP machines, you can also plug your phone in it. So for those overnight camping trips where you might not have a plug-in, you're still gonna be able to charge up quick there. Over top, we do the cabinets. The cabinets are awesome. A lot of brands out there are gonna cheap out and try to do the shelves. I don't know about you, but when my friends and family come over, I don't want them seeing my underwear and socks. And I know when I'm driving to the campground, I sure as heck don't wanna pick up my underwear and socks every single time I get there from that open storage. The cabinets are gonna keep things tight up there. It's gonna keep it a little more tidy for you. Let's go back into the living room area here where I wanna focus on these two things. The first, this U-shaped dinette. This U-shaped dinette is awesome for a variety of reasons. The first being, you can actually fit your family around it to have a dinner or a game night. The friends can come over and nobody can feel too cramped while you're doing those things. The second big thing with the U-shaped dinette is the massive storage. Those of you familiar with the Cherokee product have seen these massive storage things before. We want to make sure that everybody pulls that out and sees that and realizes how many pots and pans and bedding that you can actually fit into there. A quick note, it will be a wood cleat in there. You're gonna ask, why aren't we using rollers there? The problem with rollers is that drawer is so huge that when you fit everything in there, it has a likelihood of slamming into that microwave or slamming into your cabinets on that first turn you take. The goal with the wood cleat is that that is not going anywhere on those turns. And then we move to the sofa. The sofa, which also turns into the bed like that U-shaped dinette, but it's a little thicker fabric and it gives you a great viewing of that TV. Thank you guys for taking the time and looking at our 29 TE. This is one of our best sellers. We appreciate you guys making us the #1 brand out there. If you want to see more Grey Wolf floor plans, head to forestriverinc.com/Grey Wolf to check out the whole selection, as well as maybe some more specs on them. Thank you.